Tech and clips.
Yeah.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new on here, my name is Philip. This is Philip Easy Reacts. Today we're going to be checking out this song from U2. Song is titled Song For Hal. This was uploaded like 3 weeks ago. I'm so late for this party. This song actually comes from their recent EP, Easter Lily, which they dropped during the Easter holidays, So like I said, I'm so late for this party, and I'm super excited to actually listen to this song and share my thoughts about it at the end of the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's go. Yeah.
Did you hear forever? Was it playing soft and low? It's not a song you wanna hear if you're not ready to go. You're not alone in the bright blue air, not alone if there's no one there at all. You're not alone if your voice is unheard, not alone. The song of the mockingbird don't last long. They appear and then they're gone. I swear, where music is made, you'll be there. And as the morning light stretches out across the floor, can't believe it's another day and life goes on like it did before. You're not alone when you're on your knees, not alone if no one sees you fall. You never took a curtain call, and you are not alone when you close your eyes and slip into a dream that takes you to the other side. All the songs in your head, daily as a musical, stupid songs you can't forget. Beyond pretty, beyond beautiful, wherever the street is on parade, wherever the music is made, you'll be there. Did you know he is close to God, who makes his old friends laugh? Did you know Hal the magician? I watched him disappear from a photograph.
Okay, guys. Yeah, so that was U2 with the song For Hal. Yes, from their new EP Easter Lily. And guys, I have to say, I mean, if you go into this song, expecting a big stadium, shaking, U2 anthem, you are definitely, going to, miss what makes this track, so special. This one to me, plays in a completely, different emotional space. And honestly, I feel like that's where, its strength lies. I mean, right from the opening seconds, the atmosphere, definitely hits you as a listener. I mean, I love the fact that it's soft, it's spacious, and almost fragile. The guitar tones, very, very, signature. The edge, I feel like they have that shimmering delay, but instead, the guitar tones, very, very signature. The edge, they have that shimmering delay, but instead of building towards something explosive, they just kind of hover, like the song is sitting, with its emotions rather than trying to, resolve them. And I feel like that sets the tone immediately. This is a reflection, not a release. For the vocals, I have to say this was a rare shift, that actually works. One of the most striking, things here, is hearing the edge, on lead vocals instead of Bono. And honestly, it definitely works better than you might expect, in my opinion. His voice, isn't as powerful or theatrical as Bono's, but I feel like that's exactly why it fits. There is also, a certain plainness and sincerity, to it that I feel like makes the song, more intimate. Like, it's being sung, to someone, not performed for an audience. It almost feels like you are, overhearing a personal, moment wilder than listening to a polished track. I mean, knowing this is a tribute, to Hal Wilner, gives the song, extra depth. In my opinion, you can feel that sense of loss woven, into everything. I mean, the pacing, the space between notes, even the restraint in the performance. What stood out, is how undramatic it is. I mean, U2, I feel like I could have easily gone big and cinematic, with this kind of subject, but instead, I mean, they I feel like they kept it, grounded. That choice makes it feel more honest. I love the fact that it's not trying to tell you how to feel. It just exists, in the feeling. For the production and the sound, I feel like I mean, this one leans into that classic U2 identity. I mean, those wide echoing guitar textures, but I mean, it's toned down and more meditative. There is no rush here, no urgency. Everything sort of breathes. The production feels clean and intentional, in my opinion, almost minimal, in some places, which gives the emotions more room to actually land. To me, it's the kind of track where silence and space, are just as important as the notes themselves. So, I mean, what works and what might not work. My honest take after listening to this song. I mean, I definitely love the emotional authenticity. I love the edges and understated, vocal delivery. I love the fact that this song is atmospheric. I love the song's atmospheric, reflective of production. Lastly, I love the restraint. I mean, never overreaches. What might not work or land, for everyone, is the fact that the song is very, very slow and subtle. No big moment, or payoff. I feel like the song lacks, immediate hook. Some listeners expect from U2. And lastly, I feel like this song, might feel a bit too minimal. If you prefer their more anthemic sound. Song For Hal, after checking the song out, I have to say, isn't trying to be a standout hit. And that's exactly why it resonates. It's a quiet tribute, handled with care and intention. Not flashy, not dramatic, but deeply human. I mean, the kind of song that might not grab you instantly, but grows on you the more you sit with it. For longtime fans of U2, it feels like a return to something more personal and reflective. And for casual listeners, it's definitely a reminder that sometimes the most powerful songs are the ones that don't try too hard. Guys, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this one down in the comment section. Let me know if you want me to do more reactions, more reviews to songs off of this new EP. Share your thoughts about it down in the comment section. If you tune in, if you stuck with me to edit the video, I love you. I very much appreciate it on here. My name is Philip, and on to the next music reaction. Take care, stay safe, peace out.